So a lot of people out there, they believe in outer space and aliens. And here we go again. Don't speak that blasphemy. And the reason I want to say that's blasphemy and the thing is because I was watching Transformers 2. Tyson, I don't know his name, Gibson dude, it's at the beginning of the movie. He goes, I know we were created in God's image, so who created them? That means there was two masters. Do you see that? And if you just heard everything I just said, Father Creator said there's only one me. So therefore I know these things cannot exist. How do I know this? Because I look like Father Creator. To say that they look like Father Creator is to say that there's two creators. Now, a lot of atheists and people will argue that, and they're going to argue that point. And I call that overthinking. Because as far as I'm concerned, you never need to go to a point that far. Because as long as you know what you need to know that keeps you in line from doing wrong, and you're always doing right, and that makes sure you're going to heaven, then why do I need to go to that further of thinking? It doesn't matter all the other stuff that's going on right there. Do you understand that? See, a lot of people say, oh, well, Father Creator don't want us to know about this stuff and this stuff because then we'll be like him. But then I'm going to tell you something that's stupid. Did you just hear what you said? Then we'll be like him. But can you create Father Creator? See, it's all in overthinking and underthinking. Creator wanted us to know something simple. You understand that? Something very, very simple. It's easy. Father Creator doesn't do anything bad to us. See, you might be mad at Father Creator, anger, wrath. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, why did you let this happen? Why did you let this happen? But if you go back to what I said earlier, now you see where you made your mistake. Wrath is one of the 7 deadly sins. Envy is one of the 7 deadly sins. Jealousy. Satan is jealous of Father Creator. Yes or right? Right or no? These are two very, very powerful gifts. So if I was Satan, this is what I want you to be because this makes you like me. And if I'm telling you this correctly, so Father Creator wants us to be like him. So the copycat Satan, and listen to that key word that I said, copycat. The reason I want you to know copycat is because that's what it would have to be. If you're trying to be Father Creator, you're trying to copycat him, right? Okay. There's two different copycats. I want to be as much as I can close to Father Creator. And right now, I'm going to show something that I'm going to say to you, and this should be mind-boggling. Do you understand what perfect is? Some people say, oh, Jesus wasn't perfect, Jesus wasn't perfect, oh, this. But do you know what perfect is? Have you really thought about it? Has your mind really evolved into the states that it needs to be? And this is what I'm trying to get you to, the level of thinking I'm on. So therefore, when you come to me, you will know that you rationally thought out everything before you go and just throw questions at me because you're angry, because you're mad, because it doesn't make sense to you yet. And it won't make sense to you yet until you calm down and understand something about Father Creator. Father Creator, the key word, Father. If any of you have had this revelation of Father, when you say Father and you think about your children, you think protecting them, doing good, doing all this stuff. So therefore we know Father Creator is love. And none of the bad things that have happened to us has happened to us because Father Creator has let them happen. Do you understand that? You say, well, how do they happen? Well, I can't tell you that, though I know the answer. I want you to learn a lot of things on your own. So therefore you will be at the same point I'm at. Now I'm going to go back to the perfect thing. How do I know that this man named Jesus was perfect? He was perfect in Father Creator's eyes. Did you just hear what I just said to you? If you walk in Father Creator's ways and you do everything that he wants you to do, no matter if you make mistakes, no matter if you do this. See, overthinking says, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does this. No, that's not what Father Creator is saying. He was a perfect man in my eyes because he did exactly the things that I wanted him to do. So until you can understand that you're not doing the things that Father Creator wants you to do, then then you're never going to be perfect, because you could be perfect. Father Creator didn't say you couldn't be perfect. Did he say Jesus was the only perfect person? It does not say that. He said, then you will walk perfect in my ways, then you will walk in my statutes, my judgments. He says these things. But are you paying attention? See, the reason I'm saying this to you is because a lot of people go to the Bible and they look for things to help them. When I went to the Bible, I looked for things that I knew Father Creator was trying to show us. I said, well, if Father Creator was trying to teach me something, he knows that the words are changed. He knows that there's confusing things in there. But I know to trust Father Creator enough to know that there's no way that nobody can do this. Even if they change the words, they cannot keep you from the path. The only thing they can do is keep you confused. See, they say Satan's greatest power was confusion. Do you understand that? Because if you're a confused person, then do you understand? If Father Creator comes to you and say, hey, I need you to do this, do you understand? But if you're confused, you won't understand. Do you understand that? So therefore, you can't walk in this path. He said, I need you to go do this. So when you go try to do it, you won't be able to do it. How do I know this? Just listen to it. It makes sense. Everything that I bring to you will eventually make sense if it doesn't make sense to you at first. I just want this food that I'm putting on your plate to be eaten. Not for me. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to follow Creator. So, you know, therefore, I'm not trying to tell you nothing evil. Therefore, you know that everything that I'm trying to tell you is for the good. Because why would I tell you to follow Father Creator if I didn't want to help you? Do you understand this? Because I know thoughts come at times and they make you think things and they make you go this way. I always try to tell one of my disciples, if you want to say, a person that I used to talk to a lot and try to teach the things that I learned from the Bible. I tried to always tell them, do you know what a thought is? I won't answer the question for you. You can tell me what a thought is. If you can, I will tell you if you're right or not. It's very, very, very simple. You don't even realize it. Do you know what knowledge is? Do you know what intelligence is? What I got to show you is so powerful that if you grasp hold to it, you will begin to fly and soar. Now, I want to bring you into our present world and the present drama at hand. And you're saying, well, why is everybody going to die? Why is all this stuff going to happen? And how do I know this stuff is true and it's going to happen? And I'm going to reference the greatest book of all times again to me, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, Bible. And it starts in Revelations. And I'm going to tell you how I started my journey. I started from the end of the book, which is Revelations. And then I went to the beginning. The reason I did this was because I figured if I started at the end and I knew everything that was going to happen, and as I see it as I'm going through the beginning, I will understand it even more. So I started from my favorite chapter, which I say, since Satan has us all thinking backwards, we need to read the book backwards. So I read it from Revelations so I could think correctly. I started from Revelations. Revelations is my Genesis, and Genesis is my Revelation. Why do I say this? Well, because it says in Revelations that everything that happened in the beginning of time is going to happen at the ending of time, which means these things kind of have to sort of happen. And it says that in Revelations 2, and it says a lot of other things. Now, I want to let you know about signs. So the next thing that's going to come up, the next time you hear my voice, is going to be over signs, the signs of life, and the signs that the Creator has given us to see. And you're saying to yourself, what signs? I didn't know about signs. And I'm going to say to you, there's a lot of things in the Bible that you have to understand their signs. Because throughout the whole Bible, everybody says truly there